Hi, Simon, or is it George? I mean, which is your preference? I said that as a joke, but you know, if it is your preference to be George, that's all good. So, second lesson. Um, Obviously, you'll have had a chance to look at the first video. So we're continuing on the first concept that I introduced, which you were comfortable with, but I don't think you knew the label, which was the caged, was the idea of C, A, G, E, D. And the concept is that we can fit chords, scales, round bar chords, and it gives us a way to map. So we were looking at things in A, so that's an E-shaped chord at the 5th fret. Under caged, we then sort of, for example, with a D ninth, yeah, they all start to kind of map across one another. You can start seeing, so E ninth, and we can work within this area. So, we then looked at the idea of diads, 2-note chords. First one we looked at 6th, which you know, as we discussed. We were looking though at the idea that we can use them. So that's them in A. And we then did this. We had a discussion about the attack that you need. You can hear that some of those later ones, I'm hardly even... I'm hardly playing the note. And that top string we can really snap. The idea that over the 7th chord, onto the other pair of strings, then we look to the idea of diads. So over the A, you can see here we're on our A chord. So when we go to the D, so if I do that a little slow, you can see there I've gone. That gives me the 7th sound. And the E, we can go. And that E's taken us back. So, quite a lot of material which you picked up quickly. We were then talking about jambalaya and the idea of taking a really basic song and then using each of those ideas. So I'm using there, that's C 7th from the CAGED, it's in the E. And we were talking about using it and creating a solo. And the idea that then you can use some of the bendy stuff. There's a note from an E. E lick that we did earlier. And your goal, your mission, should you choose to accept it, was to create a whole solo. Trying to muddle those things up and use them. So, for example, when we go up to the D, you might be going... So I've used diads there. D. I could then use that E lick of ours. So what we're doing is we're taking each of those phrases that works over the chords and then putting them together and aiming to change the chord sound as the song changes. Cool. I'm waffling there, probably because I'm a little tired. Thoroughly enjoyable. I will email you this link and the bits for payment as well. Take care and see you next week, same time.